Crams, CDMO, CMO, CRO, these have been the buzzwords lately. So on this Trendspotting, let's understand what is the Crams industry. Contract Research and Manufacturing Services, that is Crams, refers to outsourcing services, research and production to low-cost providers like India and China, which maintains quality, world-class standards and meets international regulatory norms like the USFDA, Australian TGA and the EMEA. A contract research organization is a company that provides support to the pharmaceutical, biotechnology and medical device industries in the form of research services that is outsourced on a contract basis. Contract manufacturing organizations are companies that provide production services according to the process route provided by the client. For contract development and manufacturing organizations, it is no longer a simple outsourcing and processing mode, but to provide customers with technological innovation, process optimization and integration. The focus is on supporting services to help customers save costs to the utmost extent, which is relevant to the company's innovation, synthesis and management capabilities. The three core reasons for choosing R&D outsourcing are to shorten the R&D cycle, improve efficiency and reduce comprehensive risks. The pharmaceutical, specialty chemicals and agrochemical market use outsourcing services from low-cost providers in the form of CROs and CMOs. CROs, they offer outsourced services to support discovery and development for R&D-driven organizations across sectors like pharma, biotech, biopharma, animal health, etc. While CDMOs provide a variety of services from drug development to preclinical and clinical trials to commercial production. Not all CDMOs provide commercial manufacturing services. The ones that solely provide commercial manufacturing services are usually called as CMOs. Now let's talk about some research. According to a study by the Tufts Center, the cost per drug developed totaled around $413 million in 1980s. It moved up to $1 billion in 1990s and is set to increase to $2.5 billion post-2000. At the other end of the spectrum, the probability of success has been decreasing from 21.5% in 1980s to 17.3% in 1990s to 15.5% in 2000s. And that is why innovators are moving towards Crams players despite its highly fragmented nature. The global pharma Crams industry is around $150 billion. It has high entry barriers, is highly regulated and has high switching costs. Currently, India commands around 4% market share in the global Crams market. In the agrochemical market, the size is around $60 billion, which is growing at an average rate of around 3 to 4%. The active ingredients market is around 20% of the total market, that is $12 billion. That is the opportunity that we are talking about, which essentially is the outsourced or potential opportunity for CDMO players worldwide. The Indian agrochemical markets is around $1 to $1.2 billion for the Crams industry. And some of the Indian companies in the Crams market are Divi's Laboratories, Syngene, Navin Fluorine, PI Industries, to name a few. Now let's talk about the research part. Global R&D expenditure was around $139 billion, that is in 2014, and it grew up to $152 billion in 2018. That is a growth of 2.3%. In contrast, the global CRO market, that actually reported a growth of 8.8% during the same period to reach $49 billion. So according to a research, the development duration for a new drug can be reduced by 1/4 to 1/3 with the help of CROs. And that's why these companies aid faster research at a lower cost. The global CDMO market is estimated to be worth $90 billion. This is excluding CROs. And top 10 players account for 30 to 35% of the total market. Indian Crams companies offer an attractive blend of lower costs, quality talent, infrastructure and higher regulatory readiness. And that's why maybe analysts around the world expect strong growth for India versus the other markets till 2026 at 16%.